Bulgaria is a land of contrasts, where the past and the present exist side by side. From the snowy peaks of the Balkan Mountains to the golden beaches of the Black Sea, the country draws people for both its natural beauty and its rich cultural heritage. Life here is defined by communities, traditions, and histories that stretch back thousands of years. Bulgaria's ethnic groups contribute to the nation's unique identity, shaping everyday life through customs, language, and community networks. The country has seen waves of migration over the centuries, with people moving for work, education, family, and lifestyle. Housing remains remarkably affordable compared to much of Europe, with prices ranging widely depending on location, size, and type, offering opportunities for both locals and newcomers to establish comfortable lives. The ethnic Bulgarian majority, which makes up roughly 85% of the population, has roots in the Thracians, Slavs, and Bulgars who settled in the region during the first millennium. Over centuries, they have developed a rich cultural heritage that blends folklore, music, and cuisine. Traditional Bulgarian villages are often organized around central squares with churches, markets, and community centers, and celebrations such as Kukeri or Rose festivals showcase centuries-old customs. Many Bulgarians continue to live in rural areas, attracted by the lower cost of living and close connection to nature. Average prices for a three-bedroom house in rural villages range from $25,000 to $35,000, making it accessible for families who value space, tranquility, and cultural continuity. Urban areas, especially Sofia, Plovdiv, and Varna, have higher housing costs, generally averaging $1,300 to $1,700 per square meter, reflecting modern amenities, access to education, and job opportunities. The Turkish minority, approximately 8.5% of the population, represents the largest ethnic minority in Bulgaria. Their presence dates back to the Ottoman era, and their cultural influence is evident in architecture, cuisine, and music. Turkish Bulgarians are often bilingual, speaking both Turkish and Bulgarian, which allows them to act as cultural bridges between communities. Many Turkish Bulgarians choose to settle in cities like Sofia, Plovdiv, Kardjali, and Razgrad, where schools, businesses, and community centers cater to their traditions and languages. House prices in these cities vary between $1,300 and $1,700 per square meter, with slightly lower prices in smaller towns. Festivals such as the Banya Bashi mosque celebrations, Ramadan events, and local markets maintain vibrant cultural continuity and attract tourists curious about the blend of Balkan and Ottoman traditions. The community's migration patterns have also been influenced by economic opportunities, with younger generations seeking employment in urban areas or abroad while maintaining family ties in traditional villages. The Roma community, about 4.5% of the population, has faced historical marginalization but continues to preserve its unique cultural identity. Roma traditions are deeply rooted in music, dance, and artisan crafts, and these cultural expressions are increasingly recognized and celebrated within Bulgaria. Many Roma families live in mixed urban and rural settings, adapting to the surrounding society while maintaining cultural cohesion. In Sofia and other major cities, housing costs for Roma communities average $1,400 per square meter, while in rural villages, homes can be as inexpensive as $300 to $500, offering accessible housing options for families. Education and employment opportunities remain uneven, influencing migration within Bulgaria and to other European countries. Despite these challenges, Roma communities contribute significantly to the cultural landscape through festivals, local markets, and music events that attract both locals and tourists. Bulgaria also hosts a range of smaller minority groups, including Armenians, Ukrainians, Jews, Greeks, and Vlachs. Each of these groups brings unique traditions, language, and religious practices to Bulgaria, enriching its cultural mosaic. Armenians have been part of Bulgaria for over a century, contributing to commerce, education, and the arts. Ukrainian communities settled in various northern regions, often maintaining schools, churches, and social clubs. Jewish communities, though smaller due to historical migration, continue to preserve synagogues and cultural centers in cities like Sofia and Plovdiv. These minority groups often cluster in urban areas, where housing averages $1,300 to $1,700 per square meter, reflecting demand and modern amenities. Their presence enhances cultural diversity, festivals, and culinary traditions, making Bulgaria a country where multiple identities coexist and influence everyday life. Migration to Bulgaria has historically been driven by a mix of economic, social, and lifestyle factors. During the post-Ottoman period, waves of Turkish, Greek, and Armenian populations settled in Bulgaria due to political and economic pressures in neighboring regions. More recently, Bulgarians from rural areas have migrated to cities in search of better employment, education, and modern living conditions. Expats from Western Europe, North America, and other parts of Asia are increasingly drawn to Bulgaria for its affordable housing, Mediterranean-like climate in coastal areas, and opportunities for entrepreneurial ventures. The average house price nationwide is around $1,200 per square meter, making Bulgaria an appealing choice for people seeking to invest in property or retire comfortably. Rural areas offer even lower prices, attracting families and retirees looking for a peaceful lifestyle with ample space and access to traditional Bulgarian culture. The Black Sea coast is particularly attractive for both locals and international migrants. Towns such as Varna, Burgas, and Sozopol offer a combination of modern amenities, scenic beaches, and historic architecture. Coastal properties tend to be more expensive, ranging from $1,500 to $2,000 per square meter, but the region draws those seeking a balance of urban services, leisure, and natural beauty. Many expats choose Bulgaria for the slower pace of life, the welcoming communities, and the opportunity to enjoy cultural events such as wine festivals, music concerts, and traditional celebrations without the high cost of living found in Western Europe. Similarly, mountainous regions like Bansko, Pamporovo, and the Rhodope Mountains attract people who enjoy skiing, hiking, and outdoor adventure. Here, house prices for vacation homes range from $600 to $1,200 per square meter, offering affordable options for seasonal and permanent residents alike. The urban centers of Bulgaria are hubs for employment, education, and cultural exchange. Sofia, as the capital, combines historical landmarks, modern offices, and vibrant nightlife. Plovdiv, with its Roman theater and Old Town, is a city where heritage meets contemporary art and commerce. Varna and Burgas offer maritime trade, tourism, and a coastal lifestyle. House prices in these cities are generally higher than in rural areas, reflecting infrastructure, accessibility, and demand. Urban living attracts young professionals, families seeking quality education for children, and international residents looking for cultural integration and convenience. The presence of multiple ethnic groups in these cities fosters a dynamic social environment, where festivals, culinary diversity, and artistic collaborations create a lively community atmosphere. Education and employment also influence migration patterns within Bulgaria. Families often move to larger towns to access better schools and healthcare services, while young adults migrate for university and career opportunities. Ethnic minorities such as Turkish Bulgarians and Armenians have historically clustered in certain regions for educational and social support, creating networks that help new residents integrate. The Roma population frequently faces challenges accessing education and employment, which affects their housing choices and mobility. Expats often seek neighborhoods with a strong sense of community, reliable amenities, and good transportation links, resulting in pockets of multicultural integration in urban areas. Agriculture remains an important factor in rural Bulgaria, influencing where ethnic Bulgarians and minority groups choose to live. Villages with fertile land for vineyards, roses, and vegetables attract families who want to maintain traditional livelihoods while benefiting from affordable housing. A typical rural property can cost as little as $25,000 to $35,000 for a 3-bedroom home, making it feasible for young families and retirees. Towns with access to transportation routes, markets, and social infrastructure also experience moderate price increases, with homes averaging $50,000 to $70,000, reflecting convenience and economic opportunity. These regions balance the charm of traditional Bulgarian culture with practical considerations for modern living. Cultural festivals, music, and cuisine play a central role in why people choose to live in Bulgaria. The Rose Festival in Kazanlak, the Kukeri celebrations in Pernik, and the traditional horo dances in villages attract both locals and tourists, fostering economic activity and preserving cultural heritage. Turkish festivals and Roma music events enrich the social landscape and provide opportunities for cultural exchange. These events not only strengthen community bonds but also attract new residents interested in immersive cultural experiences. For many newcomers, participation in festivals and local traditions is a key factor in choosing Bulgaria as a place to live, creating a sense of belonging and identity. Healthcare, infrastructure, and accessibility are also important in determining residential patterns. Cities like Sofia and Plovdiv offer modern hospitals, universities, and cultural institutions, drawing families and professionals seeking quality services. Smaller towns and rural areas provide a quieter lifestyle with lower costs but require careful consideration of access to essential services. Expats often balance affordability with convenience, opting for suburban or semi-urban areas where house prices are moderate, averaging $800 to $1,200 per square meter. The combination of quality of life, community, and economic potential makes Bulgaria appealing for long-term settlement. The diverse ethnic landscape contributes to Bulgaria's identity as a country where multiple histories coexist. The Bulgarian majority preserves traditional arts, the Turkish minority maintains its festivals and language, the Roma community contributes music and craftsmanship, and smaller groups such as Armenians, Jews, and Ukrainians add cultural depth. Together, these communities create a social and cultural network that supports newcomers, encourages integration, and preserves heritage. The affordability of housing across the country allows families, retirees, and young professionals to build lives within these communities, sustaining cultural continuity while embracing modern living standards. Bulgaria's appeal extends beyond affordability and culture. Its climate, combining mild winters and warm summers, attracts retirees and families from colder regions. Access to both mountains and coastlines allows for a wide range of recreational opportunities, from skiing to sailing. Urban areas provide education, employment, and international connections, while rural areas offer tranquility, affordability, and community life. The country's ethnic diversity adds richness to everyday interactions, food, and social events. House prices ranging from $25,000 for rural homes to $2,000 per square meter for premium coastal properties ensure that options are available for a variety of budgets and lifestyles. In conclusion, Bulgaria is a country shaped by its people. Its ethnic Bulgarian majority, Turkish minority, Roma community, and smaller ethnic groups collectively define the nation's character. Migration patterns, whether internal or international, are influenced by education, employment, lifestyle, and affordability. Housing remains accessible, with prices varying according to location, property type, and amenities. The blend of historical legacy, cultural richness, natural beauty, and economic opportunity makes Bulgaria a compelling destination for locals and newcomers alike. From the bustling streets of Sofia to the serene countryside and picturesque coastline, Bulgaria is a country where history, culture, and community converge, creating a place that people are proud to call home.